She goes, yeah, I did put that in I may have put it in both of them.
Well, she found it in the cookbook, so.
Church one. Well, you know what, I
I
think I
don't
did,
know.
I put it in a church one and I did put it in a corn carnival one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't
One time.
know when she was rummaging around then, she went right through it and found it. Then she felt good.
Mm-hmm.
It makes such, well, it calls for using 8 ounces of those rotini, pasta, noodle things. And
Good.
you buy them in 16-ounce boxes. So I just double the thing whenever I make it. And
That
it
was good.
freezes really well.
No, we didn't freeze it, we ate it.
So it'd be just a recipe change on what following the instructions.
Yeah, I just double it, and that's because I tried measuring out the 8 ounce. I don't know if you can even buy 8 ounces bags of those anymore. I tried measuring it out and that just never worked very well. You know, getting the 8 ounces of,
Well, you had a good batch, this one. It doesn't bother Mom or me, either one, to eat something consecutively till it's gone. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother Mom, and Dad, he would never do that.
Bill doesn't like that either. Kyle and I are okay with it.
Yeah, Mom and
It's
I were
something
eating
we
it.
like.
Mom was even eating it for dinner, for lunch.
Oh, we've done that too.
Yeah.
She did it for lunch and supper, lunch and supper, lunch and supper, lunch and supper.
Yeah,
4 days in a row.
yeah.
Well, I've never given that to her before, well, it's a good thing if your dad wouldn't eat it.
No, he'd eat it, he just wasn't gonna eat it
Oh, okay.
8 times back to back.
Oh,
Anyway, I've had this soup
A lot of
for,
people don't like to do that. It doesn't bother, never had bothered me just to eat something back to back.
no, it hasn't me either. If I like it,
Yeah, I like
especially
it.
it's something
Yeah,
I really
kinda sorry to see it go.
mm-hmm.
And well, most anything warmed over is better.
A lot of stuff is, yeah.
Yeah, because it's set in the refrigerator
A
with
lot
all
of-
this
A lot
stuff.
of people won't eat
Mhm.
leftovers too.
Well, yeah, recently I went downstairs and I had a frozen meal and Dad came into the kitchen, he saw what I was eating, and was like, oh, I didn't know we had those. It was a frozen pizza. That,
Now,
the
see, that's
microwave.
something I wouldn't think Phil would like at all, is that frozen dinner.
Oh.
But when he saw it, he's like, oh, I didn't know we had them. I'm like, they're downstairs.
That's what, when Kyle gets left by himself and runs out of leftovers, he'll get one of those out.
What's your favorite one, Kyle?
Well, the one that I see most common is spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
And what, who makes them?
Well, it's like lean cuisine, packaged,
Lean cuisine.
Mean cuisine?
Um,
Okay.
Some,
quality.
and Stouffer's does it occasionally too, but they'll run,
Well,
A
you get
sale
yours off
on
of
them.
Swan's truck.
Yeah, well, I get my chicken pot pies up.
Oh, Mom got you a couple of those, did she tell you that?
Yeah, I picked them up today.
Oh, good, okay,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
He turned up and
that was so
I
nice.
think he went, well, Mom probably told you, then he went up to your house and you weren't home and he
Yeah.
came back to Mom.
I'm never home, yeah, and
Yeah.
and let her buy them for me. That was nice, she remembered, Mike. That was a long time ago. She remembered,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
that Schwan stuff
She's
is
fine.
good.
Well, the chicken pot pies that we make here at church are good too,
Yeah.
last time. They're not quite the same. I hope we do too, cause I'll buy a bunch of them.
I
They're a lot
know.
cheaper than the ones from Schwan's.
They make good frozen stuff too. My folks got a lot of that. But it's expensive.
It is. Your mom saw the pizza in her magazine, and she thought, I like pizza. I think I'm going to order one of these pizzas next time.
Oh, she will. Hmm, she will. Well, I guess we could wrap it up then on our night of exhortation. What? Want me to pray? Yeah, I'll pray. happy to pray. Oh God, I never know what you've got in store, but it's always good, isn't it? I like that. And trust that you'll continue to be good to each one of us in this room. And weeks ahead, coming to a busy time of year. Direct our hearts towards your Son, and keep us from being consumed and busy. We can sure get that way. You know. Trust that you will do that. Thank you for being with each one of my brothers and sisters in this room. Continue to lead them not only in the upcoming weeks, but all the way through to the end. In our battle for believing and trusting you. Do that because you called us and your reputation is at stake. Any of us would fall, it would show badly on you, and you will not have that. So bring us home, God. You get the glory and we get the joy. Way it should be, all bought by your Son, Jesus. Amen. Next week is Christmas week. Sunday is the Sunday before Christmas. I won't be able to be here that day. I don't know about the next Sunday. Has everybody got something going on the next Sunday after Christmas?
I don't know, I haven't looked at that.
No.
I don't know.
Well, we'll play
It's
it by ear.
January.
Well, it'll be the 30th.
Oh, okay, it'll be the 30th? Okay.
30th of December
Hmm.
is the
Oh,
next
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah, it's the last
The day before New
Sunday
Year's
before New
Eve.
Year's.
Right.
And also it'd be my work anniversary,
Ah,
Oh, yeah, that's right. How many
And
years?
it's what?
7.
What?
It would be the day that I was hired to work at the Iowa Veterans Home.
Oh,
Seven.
Although I was there before, but they did not count that.
He was there with a work, kind of a work study.
Iowa
program.
Workforce Program.
yeah.
And
Which is
people
what's
there
all
at the
good.
time that when I did that, they were like, they should have counted the time that,
They couldn't do
and
that.
it's like, nope, they can't.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we won't be together next week, but maybe the week after.
Okay.
Merry Christmas then.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Very good.
And maybe Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Thinking we'll see each other
Yeah, we
Before
will,
that.
before
I
that,
hope so.
because we're not supposed to neglect that.
No.
Remember that.